world may have fallen victim to the blight in Beast of Reincarnation, but there's no reason Emma and Koo should have to go without a good meal. In Beast of Reincarnation, cooking is your key to survival because it keeps you from growing hungry and buffs your stats. Now, it's a bit of a beast itself, and it's not immediately clear how it works, but its effects on your strength are huge. If you want to get big and strong, you've got to eat your greens. Well, your onigiri, or your fried eggs, or your potatoes.
I like thinking about food.
Thanks, Violet. Me too. Now, if you're already up to speed, you can skip straight to how cooking works and some tips to get you started at this timecode on screen. The rest of us, let's look it up together. Grab your dictionaries. The dictionary calls cooking applying thermal energy to alter the chemical properties of organic matter. Huh. Now, I can't see any mention here of magical malefact meat insta-cooking in your bag, but I guess I'll let it slide. Instead of standard science, Beast of Reincarnation treats food as a way to buff your stats and restore your health. Sort of. So first of all, what exactly happens when Emma and Koo get hungry? Their hunger meters decrease the more you travel and the more fights you get into. If they get too hungry, they won't be able to passively regenerate health. You can keep an eye on your hunger by this meter here. As long as this bar isn't empty, they'll gradually recover HP. To feed Emma and Koo out in the field, all you need to do is press down on the D-pad and select some food items from your battle pack until both Emma and Koo's hunger meters are filled. Every time you step out of the Cleanse Walker and into the world, your battle pack will refill with field rations, hard candy, and yes, some Koo treats for the good boy himself. You can also find some fish in the rivers for a little snack if you've been adventuring for a while and you've run out of your pre-packed reserves. Cooking's not just about keeping you healthy though. Cooking different meals at the Cleanse Walker gives Emma and Koo permanent stat bonuses on top of replenishing the hunger meter. Different dishes have different growth effects. You can boost your HP, attack, defense, skill power, and critical rate. In your first few hours playing Beast of Reincarnation, you'll be surviving on plain rice and malefact meat cooked while exploring and slaying malefacts.
Your appetite will surely be sated once you've absorbed the tainted flesh of those horrid creatures.
The raw ingredients will cook automatically when you sit at a campfire, allowing you to consume them from your battle pack. This is good for on-the-go healing if you run out of stim packs, and it's probably delicious, but it's not as good as it could be. This automatic campfire grilling method is only one of 2 cooking systems in Beast of Reincarnation. The second, and more involved type, revolves around a character named Kagura. You'll learn more about her early in the main story after going through some flashback scenes. Cooking in the Cleanse Walker is where Kagura comes into play. She's the dedicated cook who can make you specific meals when you rest until morning after entering the Cleanse Walker. This will heal you and replenish your hunger meter, while the meal itself will boost your stats, depending on the recipe and the quality of it. The best part is, these buffs aren't for a limited time, they're permanent. As you progress deeper into zones, you'll definitely need the help. In the Cleanse Walker, you can grow seedlings that you find in the overworld in your grow chamber, so you've got a steady stream of crops to cook with. These will automatically be harvested once ready. This means you're not relying on stumbling across ingredients as you travel looking for the nushi, and you can have a steady stream of onigiri. Potatoes and rice in the early game are your best bets, but if you don't want to have to actively manage the grow chamber, let Kagura decide what to grow. Talk to Kagura and change the food production settings to a recipe you want to make sure you've got the ingredients for it. Then, your only tasks will be unlocking new recipes and seedlings while expanding the grow chamber. To get more slots for crops and such, you'll need to increase the Cleanse Walker's power stat. You can do this by finding generator devices out in the field, and spin facility modules, also found in the wild. You can also look after your own flock of chickens in the Cleanse Walker's incubator. These chickens are going to lay some delicious eggs for you, but more on that in a minute. Better meals increase Emma and Koo's capabilities. You'll find recipes in books scattered around the overworld, usually in hidden nooks and crannies. You can also buy a selection from the various merchants you run into as well. These books are treasured artifacts you can bring back to Kagura to research and expand her cooking repertoire. Just make sure to choose research cooking or growing while at the Cleanse Walker. She won't be able to cook that new recipe you found until she's done researching it. On the other hand, choosing grow research will increase the units harvested from seedlings. She can only research one recipe or crop at a time, but don't worry, if you change your mind mid-research, you won't lose your progress. Bringing Kagura more recipes to research, and talking to her, also improves her rapport with Emma. This increases the types and quantity of items, like hard candy and rations, that Kagura gives you on your journey. This means you can extend the time that you spend out in the field before needing to return for a proper meal, so finding these recipes has plenty of benefits. Here's a little tip for you. You can find an egg in Zone 1 just after you obtain the blue key. Here on the map. Next to it, you can find the recipe for fried eggs, which is a great early game recipe. It boosts your HP by 5 and your attack by 1. Trust me, the combat in this game is no joke. Enemies hit hard and they hit fast. I certainly needed all the HP and output damage I could get, and this fried egg recipe was essential. The first time you cook and eat a meal, you'll get a boosted first time bonus buff to your stats, so you'll want to vary up your menu. Don't just get addicted to delicious eggs like me. There are 3 ranks of recipes: normal, superior, and ultimate. And to access the higher ranks, you'll first need to finish researching the previous tier, plus improve the Cleanse Walker's calculations stat. This is done by collecting electronic brains out in the field. Now we're cooking! Let me know if you're playing Beast of Reincarnation and what you think, and be sure to check out our guides if you're just getting started. We've got skills to get first, and all the things you need to do first. For everything else Beast of Reincarnation, you're already in the right place. IGN.